2.
Whatever that's on your mind, let's talk it out. Ooh, we have time. Let's talk it out. Ooh, let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Let's talk it out.
All right. And we are now tuned in to another special episode of Talk It Out. Shout out to CaribVision Cable Network for having us. You know, it's been a pleasure these last couple of seasons. The boss. Right. Well, this is the couple technically, right? This is the couple technically. Miss DeBoss from Toronto, Canada, and my other co-host DJ Despair out there in Winnipeg, Canada. Today we have a very, very special guest, a man that has done a lot in this industry throughout the years. You know, he's just made waves for a lot of artists in this industry. I mean, when you mention the word platinum, you gotta mention his name right afterwards, you know. Matter of fact, that's his new nickname, Platinum Heff. Platinum Heff. With that being said, I would like to bring on Mr. Platinum Big Heff. What's happening, my brother?
Everything good. What's going on with you?
Oh, man, I am cool, brother. I am cool. I am feeling great. Well, you know, it's a pleasure to have you here on the show.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
You know, and man, as I look at your screen and I'm just seeing all them blacks in the background, you know, it's just making me look like, wow, I got a Cardi B back there. You got, look, man, that's all. Hey, I ain't got to say no more, man. I ain't even got to say no more. This is the most humble gentleman on the level that he's on that I've ever met in my life. And I don't say that lightly, you know. Y'all know me. I talk it out. I call it like I see it. So with that being said, Mr. Heff, tell everybody about yourself, you know, how you got started in the business. How in the world did you make such a name for yourself, bro?
Man, Quincy Big Heff Taylor. I started in music, working at Landspeed Records. We put out the first 50 Cent project. Then I started working at Shady Records. So that was the Eminem, 50 Cent, D12, Obi Trice era. Also, you know, did a stint at E1, which is known as Koch Records. VP of the Nerve DJs. We got 1,500 DJs all around the country. I mean, not 1,500, 2,500 DJs all around the country. And, you know, started working at this company by the name of Def Jam, 2013. And then I started working at 300 3 years ago. So we're here now. A lot of success over the last recently. And, getting to it.
Man, we've had a couple of artists on the show that you've had your hands on. Mm-hmm. DJ Ryan Wolf.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah. He man, the things that he's done and the things that we see, you know, him doing.
Yeah.
You know, and just to know that, hey, Big Heff is a part of that.
Yeah.
That whole movement over there. It's like everything you touching, man, is turning to gold, bro. What's your secret?
Hard work, a lot of long nights, but just being determined and being persistent in it. Like music there's no overnight successes in music. So, you know, we're just trying to build, upon the current formula of what we're doing. And, you know, recently I had a lot of success. YK Osiris, Megan Thee Stallion, T Grizzly. And then I started my own imprint. I got a joint venture through RCA, and I signed Wolf, and I got Tiebreak.
Wow. Wow. So how long have you been in the music game?
I want to say feels like yesterday, but I've been in for at least I want to say 18 years now.
Man, who are some of your inspirations coming into the game?
Of course, like Russell Simmons, Kevin Liles, which is my mentor. Um, I want to say Diddy. Diddy was definitely Master P was an inspiration as well, and you know, I still get inspired. So like even like the young guys that's doing it, like a Brooklyn Johnny, like a um, man, like a Arnold Taylor, like people that I work with, I get inspired by.
Hmm. So when the question is asked, what motivates you to keep going like you do? I take
Rock
it.
and Roll Hall of Fame. I could just tell you that off rip. I want to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's what's up. That is what's up. So, what is it that you look for in an artist?
Creativity, and originality, and creativity for sure. Like
Okay.
I think if you if you put just good energy people into a good system and around the right people, then things will react. And been good at picking some of those people. So you're just working.
Just working. Okay. So I gotta ask this question because artists looking right now, I think this is something that they will want to know. What are some of the things that you don't like to see in an artist?
What I don't like to see in an artist? That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't like to see in an artist. I think like more or less the selfishness is probably like one of my biggest turnoffs. When it's a team sport to make an artist win, so I don't like when they're selfish. But no, I think like I said, I don't really let that many people around me, so like the energy got to be there.
Facts. So we got approximately about 6 million households that watch us now. So with that being said, I gotta ask you the one question that every artist on there gets asked, and manager, everybody, nobody escapes the box.
Okay.
What is your craziest moment that you have ever had since you started the business, whether it be in the studio or on stage?
Like good crazy or bad crazy? It's been, I had a lot of moments.
like we'll say a little bit of both.
Probably one of the biggest, craziest things is, first time going to New York, really like on a business level. I got too lit. I fell, but when I fell into the editor and chief editor of XXL magazine, and that's how I made my relationship. I got to know my relationship with XXL was from falling in But a crazy thing. It was probably like 2 years ago, like 2019. I was in Atlanta. We was down there for birthday bash, and we ended up going to the studio, and I was in a room with Cardi, Migos, Lil Baby, a lot of artists. And that's when 2 Chainz, and that's when I was like, I'm gonna start me something. It was like everybody in this room is CEOs, so I got to start that.
There you go. Well, it's about that time for us to pay some bills real quick.
Okay.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we will be right back with the DJ Despair and the boss. I'm sure they got a couple of questions up their sleeve. So with that being said, we'll be right back with Talk It Out.
Okay.
Looking for a TV show that brings you a raw, uncut, unbiased opinion? What about a show providing a platform to tell us about your business or talents? Tune in to Talk It Out, Monday through Friday, hosted by Chill of Come Clean Empire and his co-hosts, The Boss, Corey Whitmore, and DJ Despair, where we bring you not just a TV show, but a TV experience. Rhythm.
Blessed love from Barbados, or as we so beautifully like to say here on the island, what going on, lovely people? I'm Bugging Kente, the spirit of the people. I'd like to welcome you to the Rhythm Caribbean Top 10 Countdown, bringing you some of the hottest artists, songs, and videos from across the entire Caribbean. So stay tuned.
Something like I had.
And we are back. We are back on Talk It Out. And once again, we have our main man, Mr. Platinum Heff, a.k.a. Big Heff.
Yeah.
You know. Now, before I pass you on to the co-host, I have one more question I just got to ask you. Yup, guys, I'm being stingy on this one. I just have one more question. Right? What type of budget do you recommend for artists to start out with?
What level is the artist at?
Well, we will say that they're looking at, they want to go national. If they want to go national, go for the gusto. You know how these artists are. They want to go for the gusto.
Like 100,000. At least 100,000.
100,000 national, and then regional, say about 50, would you say?
Yeah, 50 for sure. 50 will get you a good buzz and probably get you a situation.
Okay. Well, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it right here on Talk It Out. Straight from the man himself. Okay, so who should we start with? DJ Despair. I'm going to start with you today. Got any questions for the man himself?
I can't hear you, Despair.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Through your career, you've been throwing these big events.
Uh-huh.
Like, can you speak more on what you do when you take artists across the world, basically?
You said 3? What you said?
Can you explain what you do when you take artists on tours?
So I do an artist development tour. I call it an artist awareness tour, where I take them to radio so they can start establishing a relationship with radio. We do lifestyle events, and we do listening parties and mixers and stuff like that. So just get industry stuff that they can meet media, they can meet radio, they can meet all the tastemakers in different cities. So as they begin to develop themselves as an artist, it grows with them.
And now you have a DJ coalition that backs you. And can you tell the importance of having a DJ coalition?
You gotta have somebody to break them records, and like when you think about music growing, it grows in different pockets. So it grows in the streaming field, it goes in the radio field, and also grows in the club culture and things of that nature. So you want to definitely have a cornerstone of, let's say, if you got 400 DJs playing a record and they're playing to 500 to 1,000 people each week, that's a nice following that you might create. And
you guys are always involved in one of the biggest events, like South by Southwest. And what's the importance of that?
It's kind of like South by Southwest it always sets the trend of music for the year. So just to be at an event like that, like a high level event, it helps create the awareness of a new artist. So I got hip to it back when MGK had performed at it, and then the next year I followed up and started doing my own events there, and we've been there ever since then.
Well, yeah. By the way, now that you touched on that, can you talk about your involvement with MGK?
We good. I mean, started his career. He performed at the Ohio Hip Hop Awards, but I had a good relationship with his managers and all of that good stuff. But we all team, we're from the same city, so we support each other, sure. And I want to say he did Saturday Night Live, and he's been on the A-list stuff since then. So work speaks for itself right now.
And also being a member of Nerve DJs, I'm always on the conference calls with you, and it's been amazing to get to talk to people like Buster Rhymes and all these different artists in the industry. And it's amazing that the coalition could bring these type of people on to talk about their music and spread the
Yeah.
word with us through their music.
Like anybody that I'm records and stuff that I'm working or being a part of, I make sure we have to touch the DJ community, and the conference call is one of those things that like it's really become a staple in the music community and a pillar. So as we launch a new artist out, you know what I'm saying, and when veteran artists come back into the picture, you know they got a home that they know that they're gonna be heard and they're gonna get honest, good stuff, good energy, and it's really become the premier conference call in the country. So I'm really proud of it. Like one of the things, like I did the conference call longer than I had my relationship, so it's crazy.
Well, D-Boss.
Oh, you waiting for me? Well, I'm going to ask you something a little off the track, but I want to ask you, hi, Heff. I want to ask you, why is your community outreach so important to you?
Because like when I was coming up, I didn't have that. I didn't have any answers for what I wanted to do. So just having a foundation and just teaching the younger and the next generation of like there's other things they can be doing instead of getting in trouble, or if they're gonna follow the path of music, you don't have to have rap or sing to do it. You can have other kind of talents and still be excelling, and the same people that you want to be cool with, you still can be.
Okay, and you also have a foundation or something, no gun violence. You have that also, right?
We do a lot of just stop the violence events. So
Yes.
just and then also doing like programs that talks about healing, like after you've been a part of something like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know how to cope with it and all that kind of stuff. So just knowing that they got people to talk to and all that good stuff, it makes me, I just like to be a part of my community for sure.
And that's great. You've done so many things and you've done so much stuff that you've done. So what is more left for Big Heff to do?
Movies. And then, like I want to sign some new artists, and I want to make sure that those artists, all of them, become successful. And then, I want my name to be mentioned in the same greatness as Quincy Jones and Barry Gordy and Diddy and all that good stuff. So, like I just want to build an empire.
Wow. So when you look for talent, how do you scout your talent? Do they just send you something, or you go out and particularly do it? How do you do it?
You know what? The greatest thing about like doing the touring is that I get to see all the talent when I come to a city, and it lets me really assess it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you see stuff in person, or if you're just looking at a computer, you can't really judge it. You can't really scale it. So just seeing like if it really do check out, a lot of DJs can be like, I'm the hottest in my city, but you go to that city and they not really popping. It makes for a different, you know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe, a different energy. But but yeah, I just go scout it. I'll go look at it, and if it's dope talent, like I'm good at booking a flight and just jumping somewhere. I'll be there tomorrow if I need to be.
No COVID or all. You're going down.
I'm going.
Well, it's such a pleasure to speak with someone like you, because a Mongo like yourself. Because so here in Canada, yeah, we got a few people, but not like yourself. So it's just such an honor to speak to someone like you.
I appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to meet and have lunch or do a showcase or something one day. So
I'll take you up. I'll take you up on that. I like good food.
So Heff, with COVID hitting, I just got to ask, what would you recommend for artists to focus on at this time?
digital marketing and their music. So at the end of the day, we're moving from the analog era into the digital era, and everything's about streaming, everything's about analytics. So you got to either get with the program or you're going to get left behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get now into Heff. Tell us about your new book.
My book. Oh, making it in the Midwest.
Yeah.
We cover all the bases here.
You know, I can say I'm an author. You know, I got 2 books out. So Making It in the Midwest was my first book, and it was just really a how-to guide. Like I wanted to do something for my generation, and just you know, some of the success stories that I seen from the Eminem stuff, some of the T Grizzly stuff, watching like underground guys like Icewear Vezo, and you know, like all the guys that I came up around, like MGK and Wiz and all that kind of stuff. So just a how-to guide for my generation to make it to be a successful artist.
Okay. And what was the second book?
The second book is called it's Hustle. It's called Hustlenomics. So I'm doing a series about entrepreneurs in hip hop. So Hustlenomics was the first one. Is based on kind of like the trials and tribulations of 50 Cent, and kind of going through his portfolio about, you know, how he became a multi-millionaire.
He's a multi. It must have been incredible seeing that evolution. You know.
Yeah. You know, like you see a lot of people at the beginning of their career, and then if they got longevity, if you're getting like 5 or 10 years into the game, and like he always had a hustler's approach to the music industry. So, you know, to see him diversify, and now he's doing television, he has movies, he has everything. So it's good to see.
So for those that want to follow Big Heff and check out some of his artists and things of that nature, where can we find, you know, your platforms or any of your artists' platforms or anything like that?
I'm on IG Live right now as we speak. Instagram is Big Heff Midwest Fresh. On Twitter is BIGHEFF. Like I said, most platforms, Spotify, I'm Big Heff Midwest Fresh. So I believe in the Midwest real heavy. I put my name behind it, you know, and I'm going to keep making sure that our artists have a good platform to keep going up and up.
Man. So what? Anything else from, you know, Despair or The Boss or any other questions?
How come we forgot this one? We forgot to ask you, how did you come up with your name, Big Heff?
Actually, DJ Ice, he's from Bone Thugs and Harmony. He actually gave me the name because we was putting together a Bone Thugs project, and it was just me and him putting it together. And I was like, put my name on it. And I kind of did a lot of the work for the project. He would just give me the songs. So I put my name on it. And he's like, I'm not putting Quincy on there. So he put my real name. So he said, I got to call you something. So he came up with the name Big Heff.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
so that name got a far away. So
yeah, I told him. He said, I want some money from you because I created a monster. So I told him we could do that.
You want to write your check for Corsetta Transfer?
Oh man!
I told him he could have trademarked it for sure.
Oh man! So yeah, I it's just been an honor to have you on the show. Man.
So tonight, Megan's dropping her new video, Cry Baby, featuring the baby at 9:00. I got to do my plugs too, and then tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but Friday, or tomorrow at midnight, Friday, Cardi got a new single called Up. So, you know what I'm saying? Be sure to check those out. And then I'm working on new projects from Ryan Wolf and new projects from Ty Breed right now. So, and then I also got 4 from Black Ink Chicago. So, yeah, so we're working on Yeah, so we're working on his project too.
So where do you reside out of, like in the States?
I live in Cleveland, but I travel a lot. So last week I was in LA. Week before that, Atlanta. I gotta go to Dallas. Gotta go to Chicago tomorrow. So yeah, we just grinding right now.
So Heff, Chicago tomorrow, man. You in the city tomorrow?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you resided where Chill is in Chicago, so we were sure. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, hey, man, it's been a pleasure. I'm just looking forward to having yourself or more of your artists on here, you know,
Yeah.
Because you know this is a second home for you, brother.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it too, man. I try to bring everybody through there. Probably in the next 2 weeks we'll have 4 on. Then I think Dream Dog. So.
Oh man, that's much love. That's much love. So yeah, so Big Heff, you have officially been talked out.
We talk out already.
Oh man. So I am Chill, DJ Despair, the boss, the one and only Platinum Heff. Hey.
What's platinum now?
Platinum Heff. Hey, I'm telling you, that's the new nickname. I ain't playing.
I got 2 new joints. I got 2 new joints coming. One for 2C, and then it's another artist from Florida named Hot Boy. So those are gonna be the 2 new ones, 2 new additions to the family, and then WAP and Platinum too. So we got another one coming.
Can you make sure those get in my email, please?
I got you.
Well, I'm going live on another show in a bit today. So, well, I know this is not going to be aired today, but I am going live on my Facebook later. And
No, definitely need you on that Dream Dog. Break that Dream Dog right now. So I got you for
Yes,
sure.
sir. Oh, and we do play videos on your house. We had played fan video earlier, and if you got any artists that have any clean video,
Yeah. I'll what I'll do is I ask like the video department to send me clean edits to everything, just so.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right then, bro. Well, man, salute, man. I look forward to doing more work.
Yeah.
And hey, 2021, boy, it's our year.
Yep, I got you. I appreciate everybody. Thanks for taking the time to talk about me in the book. Sure.
Hey, man. Thanks for taking the time to come on. We're honored by your presence, brother.
I appreciate it. Man. I talk to this guy all the time, man.
He's smiling there, so something's good.
Yeah, man. All right, and so make sure I get a copy of the live or something. I can put that up on I don't know if you could do that, but
I don't know how to do it. Man.
I don't know how to do that either. But I'm sure.
What do you mean? I can put it up on the Nerve DJ site. We still have the video player on there, right?
What would I have to save it or something? I don't like posting that stuff with my joint though.
Right. Oh, that's understood.
A bottle or something. Or
that's cool. That's cool. We'll figure it out. If not, I
appreciate your book too, and your copy of your book.
Well,
Okay.
We both got an account on there, so we can do that show.
All right then. Well, hey, it's been a pleasure, and man, bro, blessings to you, and good luck in Chicago tomorrow. Don't be surprised you see me peeping around the corner. What up, Heff?
That's just wrong.
Hey, coming to a city, man.
You know Heff's got security, right? Right?
Yeah, right.
They don't understand.
They know it's security. Sure. You never know.
Backing up and he'll be like, "It's Chill, it's me."
Yeah, Chill go really have to talk it out.
Yeah, man. All right, well, hey, man, I appreciate you. And if you ever need anything, we're here.
All right, appreciate you. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Talk to you soon, big brother.
And that, my friend, is what you call a great interview. So with that being said, make sure y'all come back for more of Talk It Out.
Looking for a TV show that brings you a raw, uncut, unbiased opinion? What about a show providing a platform to tell us about your business or talent? Tune in to Talk It Out, Monday through Friday, hosted by Chill of Come Clean Empire and his co-hosts, The Boss, Corey Whitmore, and DJ Despair, where we bring you not just a TV show, but a TV experience.